Hi, this is Paul Coca, and I've been involved in evangelism for around 40 years, um, I extending to 45, the initial offset of my wife and I going out to the streets. Okay. Um, been involved with Assemblies of God, started off in assemblies, and was a children's director as well as a choir director for Twin Palms and Eastside San Jose, and have always loved the Assemblies of God doctrinal viewpoints, have always stood in all of the concepts, ideas, and gospel training of the assemblies. We have developed and done evangelism through the course of the 45 years. One is Firefall Ministries, where we worked a lot with homeless teens, and over 40 years in the city of San Francisco and Berkeley with SOS Ministries. We are now seeking credentialing through the assemblies to serve and bless and encourage the churches for evangelism and going out to the streets. We're developing um, a movie right now on street evangelism, and we're also involved in street evangelism still in San Francisco. And although we've done a lot, we've gathered churches together. We've done a few things that God led us to do. One was Firefall 89 in Santa Cruz, which combined about 20 different churches throughout the Bay Area uh, and San Francisco Bay Area. And we did one also called Waikiki 93, which gathered multiple churches together to do street evangelism in Waikiki. We've traveled the world, other nations, Japan and the Philippines, as well as going to um, Norway and also other outreaches overseas. We want to be a blessing, and we're hoping that we can fulfill this calling that God has for us in street evangelism. A lot of times people think street evangelists are those crazy guys out there that are just barking at people, but we're not that type. We're the type to give a solid gospel message as well as lift up the Lord, pray for people, pass out gospel tracts, and continue the work of the Lord on the streets, the city streets of in the United States. So my name is Paul Coca, and I'd like to be able to, like I have, to introduce myself and continue the work of the Lord for reaching souls. Our burden is to pray and to be released and to encourage and motivate young people for the work of evangelism. We're called of God, and we're excited about continuing the call through young Christians that may take on the heart that we have and the burden we have to reach our cities for Christ. That's somewhat most of the things that I needed to share with you today. I'm really excited about credentials for the assemblies and working to unify the churches to do outreaches, not only in our neighborhood here. We come from we come from Valley Springs, California, and we've done many outreaches out here. We do one right now that's for a Thanksgiving meal, which we've had 400 people come last year, plus about 50, 60 workers. And we give a community meal out and give the gospel. And we've seen many souls saved this way. Right now, we're establishing a church in San Andreas called Springs of Life with Pastor Jeff Green and his wife Sheila, which we've dovetailed together our efforts to win the city and let the Lord let his glory shine through the city. We want to encourage you to come out to the streets. We want to encourage you to to let the Lord use you for his glory and bringing the wonderful gospel of Jesus Christ to many people. I get excited when I think about that. That's how we do it. We just lift up the Lord and let God have all the glory. Don't you agree with me on that? Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. In Jesus' name, bye.